Hello and welcome to Veloce Reacts. Today we are going to be checking out some of the funniest F1 press conferences. This time around I am joined by our newest member of Veloce. It is indeed Aldas. Aldas, welcome to the channel. How are you doing, my man?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Finally, oh, mate, the build up to this, maybe, oh my, I can't even describe it. It's been an absolute chaos, but I can't wait to get into it because it's been absolute chaos. So yeah, looking forward to this. This is going to be a throwback to say the least. So yeah, I can't wait.
I think we've got quite a lot of press conferences. I think from like the 2010s onwards. So there's some old school is in there, some that we've probably forgotten. And there's going to be some absolute bangers as well. So do you usually watch press conferences on their own, or do you just wait and see if they're on like YouTube or something like that?
To be honest, I usually wait for them to see on YouTube because sometimes it's like the same old question like over and over again. You know, you've heard it. It's like to Lewis Hamilton, I think they've asked when are you going to sign a contract for about 5 months straight now. So it's just like, I go, you know, the YouTube has all like the good highlights. But yeah, some of these old school ones, there is a few gems in there, you know, and for sure, you know, whenever you have characters like Seb Land or like even Ricardo in there, it's a pretty good bet there's going to be something good in there. So yeah,
there's always going to be good ones. Guys, before we get into the video, if you want to get some new Veloce merch, it is currently on the store. The store is live, so if you want to grab one of these jumpers, you can do so. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. I'm going to play it and let's see what the first one's going to be.
Julien Febvre from Canal+. Question for all of you except Romain Grosjean. Do you feel ready to be a father?
Okay, let's start with Sebastian.
Obviously, Roman is a father, so maybe he can comment on what made him think he's ready or not. I think it doesn't for all of us. I think in best case it doesn't take too long to get the job done, so I think in that case we are all ready. So
you could just see, yeah, look at the younger drivers in the back. They're like so embarrassed. They're like, to be fair though, what would you do if like someone asked you that? But yeah,
I'm not ready. I am still in free practice.
The free practice king.
The free practice king.
Oh my days. This is a good start.
Jean-Eric Verne, the founder of Veloce.
Yeah. In
the first one. So that's how we like to start it.
Well, I think when Seb does one, you will have a nice boy or girl with the same hair. Oh, just kidding.
Oh man, they're so awkward. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling their awkwardness. Look at Guido. Look how red he's gone. He's just like totally like, oh my days. What do I even say?
We are still in free practice.
Oh, the Red Bull days, man. Oh, how would we wish we had that Seb now?
I know, right?
No shots, no shots. I love you, Seb.
To be fair, he's come out of his show in the Ferrari in the sense that he's just sort of like a meme now. He's funny. He's just like, he's a lot more relaxed. I suppose he was kind of like that back then, but you had the stigma of a lot of people just sort of didn't like it at the time, so they didn't sort of allow it to be shown. He's
always been a joker. There's no doubt about that. Like, even when you look back at like old Red Bull like videos, he's always joking around. He's always having a good time. But yeah, at Ferrari, he just seemed to like, I think it's like social media. He just exploded on social media for sure.
Which is weird because he's the only driver who isn't on social media.
He's got an unofficial Instagram that I think every single driver follows with like maybe over 1 million followers. So that is, he's doing something right. Oh, Nico, I miss this guy so much, man.
Close, to be honest. Do you really hope so?
Yes, because
seriously?
Half of me thinks about...
You finished 30 seconds ahead of us and you hope that it's going to be closer, so you hope you slow down? That's what you're saying?
Bro, do you remember how dominant Merc used to be? Like, we joke now, but they used to just 1-2 every single race. Like, 2020's kind of been that, but...
The good thing about back then, though, was that you at least had Hamilton versus Rosberg, whereas now it is just Hamilton. Like, whereas before, when they dominated, it was just like, yeah, they were okay, they were miles in front of the top.
And these interviews were so awkward with Hamilton and Rosberg, by the way. Every single day was so awkward, and thank goodness you had someone like Seb in there, because look how unhappy they look right now. They're just like, oh, man, I'm hating it right now.
I can't remember. There is definitely one where there is so much tension between the two, and Seb just like constantly throwing things out. I think it's like one where it's just like, oh, can I come to your garage or something like that? And they're just like not having any of it.
I want to give people a great time at home watching on TV or at the track. So if you do come a bit closer, that would be awesome.
It's fine. I think the first suggestion, if you don't mind, could be that your garage becomes public for Malaysia and everyone can have a look.
Look at Lewis. He's just like, what is this guy on about?
Rosberg's just like, have they done of it?
And Seb's just like, I'm joking, man. I'm just joking. Like, you can have a laugh. It's okay.
But I'm very, very proud to be representing the UK and you know, to be amongst the names like Nigel Mansell and James Hunt. I mean, that's James Clark. Sorry, I mean Jim Clark. Yeah.
Doesn't even know. Like, to be fair, like Lewis always seems to forget like records and which driver he's matching. He's just like, I'll play off.
Well, there was one where he didn't even realize that he matched Senna's pole record, and then they surprised with the helmet. And he was just like absolutely bamboozled. I think this is another awkward one. Oh, these two hate each other as well. Alonso, Vettel.
That was such a good rivalry.
Alonso could not stand Vettel. He couldn't stand him.
He couldn't stand him. And this was such a good rivalry that never really turned into anything. But this, mate.
You can see in this press conference, it's something that Vettel says and Alonso's just like staring dead.
Question to Fernando. If you have the possibility to choose your teammate for next year, would you choose Jensen?
Okay, you can take your time.
Yes, earlier. Didn't he say yes
I think you might have said that, something like that, yeah.
When we came in, he said
Yeah.
How much do you think he wishes he stayed at Ferrari? Joking aside, mate. I mean, Fernando. He's back though. A young driver, you know.
To answer, how stressful or demanding is a Friday for a Formula One driver, and did this unusual season change anything in your kind of working on Friday?
Friday is one of the most demanding days. Start quite early with engineering.
Look at Seb. He's just like, he's eating that mic. You know when you're not, I'm not going to do it now, obviously, but he's just eating that mic right now.
Sunday. That's the most important.
Check the radio volume. Did you get that? Do you check the radio volume?
Mark Webber coming through. Check the radio.
I miss Mark Webber as well.
Yeah, literally. This was early 2010s. Like, the lineups were crazy. Like, Mark Webber, Vettel, Schumi still in there. Like, Rosberg kind of ascending.
But yeah, with the driver lineup, I think that's why I prefer kind of having, like, older drivers on the grid, because they're a lot more relaxed. They don't have anything to prove, and they don't have to get the media on their side so much. You know, they don't have to be so cautious about everything that they say, that they can sort of relax and have a laugh a bit.
Those guys back in
and
the day.
Younger drivers.
Oh yeah, sorry, go for it. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, and the younger drivers are just always just like straight to the point answers, just like, oh yeah, I'm all about racing. The only thing I care about racing. Whereas the older ones just like, yeah, let's have a laugh a bit. Who cares?
And even back then, like early 2010s, the drivers actually did not like each other. Like you see like Lando, like Albon and Russell, they all like each other. They're all super cool, even Carlos as well. Like back then, Lewis and Jensen did not have a great relationship. Alonso and Vettel, you know, we know exactly how that ended. Vettel and like Webber as well. So the guys back then, they weren't exactly like best friends. So there was always a little bit of tension. Like there was so much respect, but in the interviews, there was always a little dig at some point. So yeah, but right.
Oh, you didn't hear the question? Is that what you're saying? Sorry. Which day race would you most like to turn into a night race?
I mean, I understood when they were answering, but I don't really. I'm happy how they are, and you know, we can always dream about things.
Kimi Räikkönen. I mean, what do you expect when you ask him a question like that? It's just that is such a Kimi answer. Like
turns up at a press conference, everyone must just be like, right, should we bother answering any questions today? Or
Valtteri looking so dead at the back, man's just like cold as ice.
It's just to be fair, one, it is a pointless question. What sort of day races would you like to turn into night? Because who really cares at the end of the day?
Yeah, and also how do you know? Like, what does that?
Why would you ask Kimi that? Like, Kimi doesn't give a shit about anything.
Exactly.
Quite another question. Gentlemen, the short view back to the past.
Oh, here we go.
Here we knew it was coming, boys. We knew it was coming. This is going to be like, we could talk over this for 10 minutes and he'd still be going.
Niki Lauda told us, take a monkey, place him into the cockpit, and he is able to drive the car. 30 years later, Sebastian told us, I had to start my car like a computer. It's very complicated. And Nico Rosberg said he pressed during the race, I don't remember what race, the wrong button on the wheel.
Look at Lewis's face. Lewis's face. He's dead. He's cold as ice. Doesn't know what to do. Nico isn't bothered. Nico Rosberg isn't bothered. Hulkenberg is just like, what's going on here?
On the wheel, are you too much under effort, under pressure? What are your wishes for the future concerning the technical program during the race? Less buttons, more, or less and more communication with your engineers?
Can I ask you who that question is to? Who do you want to answer it? Who's it to?
He said it's
oh, sorry. Oh,
Nico and myself.
Sorry.
You didn't listen. Can you repeat the question?
Oh, boy. He's just so perfect. He made that. He made that. Do you know what? I don't think that would have been as good as Seb didn't say that. Like, that's perfect. Oh, that's brilliant.
That is absolutely brilliant.
And then at one point, Seb's like, oh, yeah, I still have to answer. I don't even know what to say.
Or just that, yes, Lewis can do something to keep it clean, which is drive cleanly himself.
so it's not like.
That's
Oh,
Jensen,
no.
mate. Look, he's having a little
Jensen,
smile.
no.
He's having a little smile. We all saw that, Jensen.
Oh, Jensen, no. Oh, that was
Do you know
brilliant.
what?
That was absolutely brilliant.
It just highlights how awkward that Mercedes early era was. Like Lewis and Nico, they were just like so awkward. And thank goodness we had Seb all the way in there just to like give something.
To be fair, that video is from 2015, so we've got so many more to watch through. So if you guys in the comments want us to watch another one, don't forget to smash a like on this video. Let's go for... If we can get 2,000 likes on this video, we will then produce another one. I'll bring Aldas back and we will do another press conference video. So unfortunately, Aldas, if we don't reach that target, that's it. You're off the channel forever
I'm
now.
gone. Oh, mate, that's...
So,
I'm going to make 2,000. Like, do you know what I'm going to do? 2,000 fake accounts.
If there is anything else that you guys want us to react to in the future, don't forget to leave that down in the comments. We'd love the suggestions and maybe even videos that you have got that you'd like us to react to. We can go check them out. Maybe even our own Veloce subreddit. Let us know and we can certainly get on with that. But it's been an absolute pleasure, Aldas. If you want to go check out all of Aldas's stuff, I will leave a link down to his YouTube channel in the description below, as well as all of his socials, so you can definitely go and check him out. Also, subscribe to the Veloce channel for more of these Veloce reacts, as well as many more content across the channel, including Backseat Driver and much more. Until next time, though, guys, it's goodbye from us. Goodbye.
See you later, guys.